having a time. And then I realized the dream was tonight, and you're all here. And Echo is my other granddaughter who's going to be performing tonight. And she is, well, you'll hear how she sings. But I have to tell you about one other wonderful trait that she has. And that is that she is the most silent sleeper I have ever known. Because she's sharing my bed. It's just wonderful. And I think that's another reason I had such a good dream last night.
Man, we have rules about that in Cocoa Beach. We'll go over that later.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now, on with the show.
All right, well, we'd like to welcome you all here. And while you're here, we just want to say that there will be no smoking, no drinking, no eating, no talking, no whispering, no scratching, no making funny noises, no
sneezing.
Thank you. No
picking up boogers. Disgusting.
That's enough.
And if there's any children here disagree with all those rules, you can do whatever the heck you want. Okay? Without further ado, we'd like to welcome you all here on behalf of the security arrangements. And
yes, we'd like to welcome you here.
Yes, and we have.
I'd like to welcome you.
Thank you. Is there an echo here?
There is back there.
Is there an echo?
Well, we're going to welcome you here, and we'd like to say thank you for all coming, and when it's over, we're going to say thank you for going. But now that you're here, we're going to start the show.
Stay.
So,
Doggy.
good. Let the shows begin. Thank you.
I told you my dream. What more do you want?
Okay, we're going to have an executive decision here.
Yeah, here he is.
All right, here he comes. Here's your wine under your chair, okay?
Ah, thank you. You are very kind.
It's right next to your chair here.
Thanks a lot.
Well, I'd like to thank many people for making this possible for me, and everybody here. One of them is my dear grandmother, without whose support and love and shelter we would not be here today. Or just presence, being, we wouldn't be here literally. I'd also like to thank, oh, I forgot.
The song.
The song will do it, yes. And if you have your
Program?
programs, yes, thank you. Your programs, you can see the name of this first song. They're going to be in order. So let me just warm up a little bit here.
Hello?
Sing a song about nothing, a song about love. Sing a song about marriage, a song about hate. Give yourself freedom to choose, create something you like. Something you like. Sing a song about Tantalus, a song about cleanliness. Sing a song about alone, a song about a home. Give yourself freedom to choose. Create something you like. Create something you like.
Just don't be quite so close. Uh-oh.
Is that better? Is that better? It's not better. You can't hear anything?
Technician.
Techie.
That's my mom.
Mom to the rescue.
Beautiful mom.
All right, that song was about, I was trying to think of something to write about, so I wrote the song about the things that I was thinking of writing about, not about things I was thinking of writing about. Does that make any sense? No? Good. All right, that's why I call it Dedicated to David Byrne. All right, this song, and I've said it before, makes me think about a girl that I love very much that's not around or near me anymore at the moment, but wherever she is, I hope she's doing well. And this song makes me smile, so forgive me if I smile so much. Maybe different, but remember, winter's warm there, you and I, kissing whiskey by the fire, with the snow outside. When the summer comes and the river swims at midnight, shiver cold, touch the bottom, you and I, with muddy toes. Stay or leave, I want you not to go, but you should. It was good as good goes. Stay or leave, I want you not to go, but you did. Naked, drinking coffee, making plans to change the world. While the world is changing us, it was good love. We used to laugh under the covers, maybe not so often now. The way I used to laugh with you was loud and hard. Stay or leave, I want you not to go, but you should. It was good as good could. Stay or leave, I want you not to go, but you did. So what to do with the rest of the days after movies? Oh, isn't it strange how we change? Everything we did, did I do all that I should? That I could have done? Remember we used to dance and everyone wanted to be you and me. I want to be too. What day is this besides the day you left me? What day is this besides the day you went? So what to do with the rest of the days, afternoon haze? Well, isn't it strange how we change? Everything we did I do all that I should? Remember we used to dance and everyone wanted to be you and me. I want to be too. What day is this besides the day you left me? What day is this? lost where it trickles out. 1,000 pictures cannot be drawn. 1,000,000 miles from home in my head. Waterfalls. 7 songs I think but cannot sing. Too much enumeration. A lullaby in tone and friendship resounds. But what is this constellation? Found in sight and dreams of you I hear. Sometimes this fun is just too much to bear. Reach out your hands and catch these waterfalls.
We'll be jumping in and out of this piece. It's called Freeze Tag, and as soon as the stage is cleared, we will.
Come on, I'll get the stage, you talk.
Oh,
You
would
keep talking.
you?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Oh, darling.
Just pretend I'm not.
Okay.
I'll pretend you're not there, because she's the old.
Okay, so
You have lulls, there's lots of lulls, you can get more.
ready? Freeze tag.
Okay. Mary.
Darling, where have you been?
Well, I had an operation and I became a man.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Freeze! Do you see that thing?
Yeah, I do.
I think it's naked.
I'm scared.
Why?
I've never seen a naked thing before.
Well, I guess I haven't either.
Well, why are you scared?
Because it's naked.
Well, is that a reason to be scared?
Well,
Freeze! There's 1, 2, 3 instructions that I need to tell you on how to put this bicycle together, dear. It's not that difficult. Like it's midnight. I can't stay up any later. I've got to go to bed. He's already written a Christmas note. Oh, my aching back. Doctor, I've been to you so many times and you do not seem to be helping me at all, doctor. I tell you, it just hurts
Wait a
the
minute.
more I see
Wait,
you.
ma'am, please.
The more I come to you, the more...
Are you telling me it's your back this
Yeah,
time?
it's my back. Well, I know
Last
it.
week it was your knee.
Well, I know, but that's connected to the back, isn't it? I mean,
I
like
don't know. Let me
close.
examine this.
Freeze!
I'm gonna jump. I can't take life any longer. I'm gonna jump. You gonna come with me?
No.
Please come with me. I can't jump alone.
No. You go ahead. It's not...
Freeze!
It's okay. It's okay.
No, I think it's coming any minute. Oh, quick, quick.
Is this your first baby or your son? It's gonna be all right.
I know you.
I've done this before.
I know, you can do it.
Yes, I can. If you squeeze really hard.
Freeze!
Look at you.
I need some of that pudding too.
No,
That house is made of pudding and what else is in there?
Well, if you press on this big button right here, the
Yeah?
pudding comes out much
Let's
in
do it together.
huge
Ready?
quantities. Yes, let's. Okay. So, ready? Oh. Yeah, open your mouth. There comes.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Delicious, isn't it? I love the way Grandma fixes her Christmas pudding.
What about the candy canes? This one right here. This is the fence. Here, have some.
Freeze! Now, if we dig just a little deeper, we'll be able to find that treasure. Okay? Just a little bit deeper. They say that the pirates of Florida buried a lot of treasure here. It's gonna make us rich.
What kind of treasure?
Doubloons, gold, a little bit of rum.
Got any batteries in there?
From 1642.
I like old lithium.
Freeze!
What are you looking at? You see that? Is that tooth show? Is that what you're looking at?
Not much.
What are you doing?
I'm just sitting here thinking about what I'm gonna do when I take that Viagra.
I'll tell you what you're going to do when you do the Viagra. You're going to do the same thing you've been doing before the Viagra.
Freeze! Now, I want you to look closely right in there and tell me what you can see at the end. Now.
Well, I see 15 people, and they're all small people. They're so small, they're almost like before they begin life.
Okay,
But-
now look in this size and tell me
Freeze.
what you see.
It's real! Ah! Yeah, what the hell? What are these things? You're real! What the? Ah! Son! Oh, my arm!
Oh, honey, you're so sweet to wash the floor for me today. Oh, it's so darling of you to offer, honey. But you don't need to do it because Mama can do it herself. But let me show you how to iron. Come on over here. Yeah, come on. We're gonna start. Now, you grab
I'm
the
on
iron.
my car! I'm on my car! You never let me have my car! I always have to clean the house!
I told you if you cleaned the house and just ironed everything, I would give you a car.
Can I have my girlfriend over?
All right. Okay. Now, let me show you the iron. So grab the iron and hold it in your hand. Yes. And here's the ironing board.
Freeze! And with this ring, I promise to be your beloved husband, wife, because I feel that no one in the world has given me what you can give me, and with this ring I want to symbolize that, well, with this ring too, And with this gold doubloon, I'd like to say that we can make, well,
You may now kiss the bride. And with this, we end our improv.
thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
And what's next?
Oh, that was wonderful.
Dead for quite some time, and I've come back for this special occasion. And for this occasion, I'd like to bring out someone who's very, very important to me. I'd like to bring out a very incredibly talented, wonderful artist, my daughter. Would you please welcome Nancy? Nancy, come on up here.
Oh, Dad, you know, I don't have the voice I used to have.
Yeah, but you got those boots, and they're made for walking. Come on up here, Nancy. Nancy Sinatra, ladies and gentlemen. Nancy, if I can do it dead, you can do it alive.
Well, maybe that's one advantage I have.
Maybe you want to look at the lines?
don't.
You're okay? Fine, okay, no problem.
It's my favorite one.
I stand in line until you think you have to spend an evening with me. And if we go someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me. And afterwards we stop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I can see it in your eyes that you despise the same old lies you had the night before. And though it's less a lie to you, for me it's true, it never seemed so right before. Wonderful words to say to make this dream come true. And it's the alcohol. The time is right, your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. Want to dance? Yeah. Your perfume fills my head, the stars get red and all the night's so blue. And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you. I love you. I love you.
Carl, you're going to lose that girl.
No, it doesn't matter. That was fine.
You're gonna lose. Ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna lose that. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl. If you don't take her out tonight, she's gonna change. She's gonna change her mind. And I will take her out tonight, and I will treat her. I'm gonna treat her kind. You're gonna lose that girl. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl. If you don't treat her right, my friend, you're gonna find her. You're gonna
yes, you're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose. I'll make a point of taking her away from you. The way you treat her, what else can I do? If you don't take her out tonight, she's gonna change her mind. And I will take her out tonight, and I will treat her. I'm gonna treat her kind. You're gonna lose that girl. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl.
Is there anything else?
Tulips.
Where do we come
What is it?
from?
Tulips.
Oh, where do we go? Oh, there's a good one.
Tulips.
Jody, I knew you could come.
Tulips from Amsterdam.
Tulips? Tulips? Wouldn't that be nice if
Especially
if
from
I have a
Holland.
Dutch doctor back here?
Also, she said, where did we come from? Jody.
You live in
Jody
Costa
said
Rica?
that gorgeous lady back there.
Where?
I've lived here for 33 years.
Where do we come
I've
from?
been here for
Where do we
45.
come from? Is that,
You're a veteran.
where do all of us?
I'm an old timer.
Yeah, I did.
You may know my son because he's
What's the last name?
Bob Walker.
Bob. I know Bob really
Oh,
well. In
you got
fact,
clever.
we have the
You
same
know where
birthday.
she comes from.
We do. I've known Bob for
October.
years. Well, Kidney Foundation.
And his brother, you know.
So,
they're
all
both
right,
born
we
in
will keep
October.
going. I'll see first of all, because anything will
So
cover
they're the same birth.
anything.
Same birthday.
And I'll make sure they cover molds, if we have an expert on anything.
I will.
Salad, Phil Salad, Kidney Foundation. I've been co-chair of Kidney Foundation.
Well,
for
I
20
came to
years.
see you once, but you were upstairs when you were up in the 2-story building.
3-story.
I brought you a meal.
You know what? I was downstairs. Actually, I was downstairs, but I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to tell you we do have an expert on anything, and his name is Dr. Robert Gillespie. Dr. Gillespie, would you please come in?
Yes, absolutely.
Doctor, thanks so much.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be here.
Robert.
Thank you so much. Boy, that was tough.
That's why I
I was
never
very
mentioned
busy
you were upstairs.
dressing tonight, and I'm sorry it took so long to get out here.
That's quite all right, Doctor.
But I'm here, so
Quite all right.
I suppose you would like me to ask you questions about anything. You
Anything
would,
is the subject, and
anything
I'd
is the
like to
subject.
open the floor, please.
Great. The floor is now open, so, well, it's an open floor. That means it's time to talk. I love open floors.
Could we hear about, just to get it started, Doctor, could we hear about your childhood and how you came to be an expert on anything?
Well, that's a tough one. My childhood and how I came to be about anything. Well, that brings me back to my childhood, which is quite interesting because that's where my childhood started, childhood. About 40-some years ago, when I was a child, I was thinking about, well, I wasn't thinking about anything. But what I do want to stress right now, before we go into the serious part of this lecture, anything can be more than just what you suppose it might be, because you might have a different impression of what anything is. Where I, in a sense, I myself, who has studied anything for a long period of time, since I was young, I think that, excuse me, I'm having some gas. Oh, that's better.
Would you like a glass of water?
Oh, and I love some water. Yes, love some water. Thank you so much.
See how she handles this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What's your name, sweetheart?
Camille.
Camille.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely girl. Oh, perfect. Good assistant. Yes, great thing about drinking. Water is the essence of life. I always start my day with a cup of water. Yes. Now, the question is, before I drink, before I drink this water, is this glass half empty or half full?
It's kind of dangerous.
It is.
Or is it about a third full and 2/3 empty?
About a third.
Okay, right. If you're that kind of a person, a third kind of a person, right, then you have anything that you would like to refer to me about? Now, where was I?
Are there any other questions from the floor?
One second there, just 1 second. That's better. You mind taking this? Now, right. First of all, I want to say how happy it is for me to be here, and how anything can make me feel like a great person inside. You know, like my wife said to me the other day, she said, after she patted me down when I had my slight heart attack, it wasn't a bad one, it was just, you know, the heart goes when you get this age. It's like, where is my heart? Yes, it's right. Yes, it's over here. Oh, right. Well, straighten my tie. So, the question is anything. And now it's time to get a little serious, because anything can be
Anything.
well, it can be a serious thing for some people. And, I am some people, like you. I have a question of making sense of anything, where sometimes anything can just be a number in your head. It can be a fiction. Communication is anything. Anything is a subject which makes the people just kind of ramble on and on and on. I am not like that, because I have specific things I talk about when I'm up in front of an audience, and I think that you would appreciate if I would not ramble, which I never do, and I would just get right directly to the point. And the point is this. What was it? I had a point before I came here. And, yeah. Right. Let me just get right to the question part, and I think we can, yeah, we can, we can talk about questions.
You've been very helpful so far. I know I'm helped.
Fine. Well, good. It's always nice to help people.
I'm sure you're having
Can I have a high five?
Certainly.
Good. Good. All right.
Does anyone else have any questions before we say goodbye to this good guy?
You could just say goodbye now if you want. I'm easy.
What is it like to be disjointed?
I beg your pardon? The gentleman there with the crew cut, the glasses that make his whole nose look smaller, right there?
What is it like to be disjointed?
Oh, disjointed. Well, you tell me. Disjointed. You know,
I have a question.
pardon me.
I have a question.
This question, yes?
Yes, how did you keep the water out of your nose?
How do I keep the water out of my nose? Well, it's
glass.
a good question. I have these little anti-water hairs that grow in my nose, which I do sell after the show, and they're available for $50 a pair, which you can pick up, or you can go to my internet
Bargain.
site at www.internettohairs, and we will give you a discount of 5 cents. Any other questions? Yes?
Can you click your heels?
Can I click my heels? 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank you very much. And thank you all for coming. Remember, you can always reach me on the internet site, www.internet.clickheels. Till next time. Bye.
Ada? I don't need this yet.
Oh, she's having it.
Miss Ada Benji. Bengi,
Oh,
yes.
this is another.
Who is an expert in yoga and has traveled the earth back and forth many, many times. and has the answers to almost all of life's questions. And I'm sure you will be glad to meet her. Ada, would you please come out?
Just a second,
Oh, I see you're putting on your...
just a second. I have to get in my psychic mental mode.
All right.
Maybe you could do the chant.
I wish you would be thinking of a question while they put on their clothes
Second
again.
marriage.
Now, this is a question that has to do with relationships, love, philosophy, the deeper meanings of life. That's what we're going to be talking about now. And I can't think of anybody more able to talk about it than the lady you're going to see now, a wonderful, wonderful human being. If she would just put her clothes on. There she is. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ada Benji. It's so nice to have you, Ada.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to be here.
Will you have a seat? Can I get you a chair?
Sure, I'd love to sit down.
Would you like?
Oh, do you mind if I just sit on the floor?
Well,
I prefer the floor.
it's a little irregular. I'd be glad to get a nice...
No. It's a yoga thing.
Oh, I see. That's... Well, certainly, you can sit on the floor
I'll
if you'd
just
like.
pull up a chair and sit on the floor if you don't mind.
All right, that's just fine with us. It's
Okay.
It's a little strange.
It's not strange. The floor is very comfortable for a woman of my flexibility. Ah, yeah. That's better.
Can you...
What a lovely crowd you have here tonight. It's so nice to see everybody here, lovely spirits.
What got you involved with yoga? Everyone wants to know.
Well, what got me involved with yoga? What a good question that is. Yoga has saved my life. I am a yoga expert from loving to stretch. I remember going to the beach and I remember going to the beach and finding just love. I'm the kind of person that looks at life through different eyes. I look at the sand and I say, yes, there are more grains of sand than there are stars in the sky. I don't know why, but have you ever tried counting grains of sand? There's more. There's just more sand. Trust me, I know it. Oh, yoga, yes. Yoga is a 4-letter word, and it begins with a Y. Does that make sense to anyone? Y-O-G-A. Think about it. The way I start my day...
Do you start your day by stretching and doing exercises?
No. I start my day with a cigarette, and I'm trying to quit. I know, it's difficult. But later on, when I'm feeling really good, I stretch, because it is okay to stretch.
Could you give us an example of how you stretch?
Well, sure. I do the wrap around the neck, and I do the flimsy leg stretch across the head. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe deep. Breathe. You can even smoke if you like, it doesn't matter, but don't forget to breathe. Whatever you do, breathe. Okay? Now, if you'd like to do some of these exercises with me, feel free. I remember, put the right leg up, and, oh, by the way, I also have beautiful legs, many people have told me. And I have given advice to Tina Turner. Everybody know Tina Turner? Greatest legs next to mine. And it's because I cream my hair away. There's no hairs on my legs, and it's very important to keep them smooth for the kind of exercise that I do. Oh. Don't forget to breathe. Yeah, so where were we?
Are you involved in a relationship at the present time, Ada? We'd like to know.
Well, it's funny you should ask, because I have a yoga group that includes 50 beautiful men. And well, I'm involved with every one of them in a yoga way. Yoga, does that make sense to you?
Kind of, yeah.
Good. That's nice. Good. Yoga starts with a Y, doesn't it? Think about it. Where were we now? Stretching. Stretching is a very, very important thing for limber people to do. And I like to do it at the end of the day before I go to bed, because that's the most perfect time to feel loose. After I smoke my pack of Camels, okay, I know, I do my stretches, and I feel that it has just given me a new way to meet people and feel happy about things. And, well, if you'd like to come down to my yoga class, I give you all a personal lesson. I think it'd be so much fun if you could come down.
Well, thank you, Ada.
Yeah,
We
don't
appreciate
mention it. Yes.
Thank you for coming. We really, this is going to have a great impact on us.
And remember, it's okay to stretch. Okay? Questions?
I wonder, can you stand on your head?
She's a cutie, isn't she? She's a cutie.
Yes. She's the chief of police.
Well, listen, Chief, you'll have to come to my yoga lesson, and I'll show you how I stand on my head.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you, Ada.
Thank you so much. Yes, you sure can. Oh, there we go.
Would you like to introduce your derriere?
My better half?
Oh.
This is my better... This is my...
He's stuck.
This is my better half, right here. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go. Are you okay? You okay with it?
She has neat shoes on.
Hi, I'm Denise Bray, as Nancy said. I need a chart to figure out where I fit in, so don't worry about that. So I'm going to do a song by John Mayer called Why Georgia. I am driving a 85 in kind of morning that lasts all afternoon. Just stuck inside the gloom. 4 more exits to my apartment. I am tempted to leave this car and drive. Leave it all behind. Because I wonder sometimes about the outcome of still burning this life. Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Why, Georgia, why? I ran
stirring in my soul. Either way, I wonder sometimes about the outcome of still this life. Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Why, Georgia, why? So what? So I've got a smile on, but it's hiding the quiet superstition in my head. Don't believe me. Don't believe me when I say I've got issues. Everybody is just a stranger, but that's the danger in going my own way. Guess it's a price I'll always pay, yeah. Still everything happens for a reason. Is no reason not to ask myself if I'm living it right. Am I living it right? Am I living it right? Why? Tell me why. Why? Tell me why, Georgia, why?
This is a Beatles song again called Dear Prudence. Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. Sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, open up your eyes. Dear Prudence, see the sunny sky. let me
come to play?
Dear Prudence, little child, the clouds will be a daisy chain, so let me see you smile again, dear Prudence. Won't you let me see you smile? Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. Sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence.
Won't you open up to play?
Hello everyone and welcome to the Grand Theater in Cocoa Beach.
That's a quick change.
Tonight we have a special production for you. We've decided to do an opera. It's called Carmen, and I'm sure you've all heard of it. But tonight's production is going to be especially important because we've imported, well, we had imported a famous Spanish opera singer, but unfortunately she has bronchitis, so her understudy will be performing for you tonight, and she is also magnificent, but unfortunately not quite as magnificent as you would have hoped. But anyway, moving right along. This opera is a wonderful opera by Georges Bizet. It's actually written in French, but it takes place in Spain, in a small town. And as you all probably know, no one does passion better than the Spanish. And nothing is better to express passion than the opera. So tonight we have love, drama, envy, jealousy, bullfights, you name it, we've got it. So without further ado, let's start our opera in a lovely small Spanish town where they're about to start their annual bullfight. We've got our famous toreador named Jesus and our lovely bull, who will enter right now. In this town, there are some soldiers that have stopped off on their leave, and of course, being soldiers, they're looking for some young women ripe for, you know, what young women are ripe for. So without further ado, some soldiers.
There's no women around here.
What do we do?
What you gotta do is just gotta imagine. The women here are terrible, this ugly. I haven't had a woman in 6 years.
Yeah, those we have moldy.
Oh, terrible.
They got moldy.
I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know. Hey, wait a minute. I've seen it. Shut up. Shut up. Now there is a woman. There's more women than I'll ever see in my whole life. I want that woman.
Love is complicated, as everyone knows, and as poor Jose will find out, love was not on his side this time. He fell in love with Carmen at first sight, and he was about to offer her a beautiful rose, but the Toreador, dashing as he was, came in and stole Carmen's heart away.
Oh, je vous aimerai. Ma foi, je ne sais pas. Mais pas aujourd'hui, c'est certain.
Carmen, but Carmen's, alas, is kissing the Toreador. Oh, love is hard. But Carmen Carmen doesn't even know what she wants, although it looks like she wants the Toreador, but really she's just confused, and you know, she really likes Jose, and he's really cute, and you know, who wouldn't like a guy in uniform, but the Toreador is just so cute. You just don't know. You gotta make up your mind, Carmen. I don't know. Looks like Jose is gonna get some revenge on her for that fickle indecision of hers. Let's see what Jose does next, huh?
Je
say talented. Good job.
During the war, and there were lots of soldiers who were far away from home then, and so Bing Crosby played this song, and it became a million seller. And then the other thing that's interesting about it, it's the only song that's ever been requested from outer space, because when, let's see, it was James Lovell and Frank Borman were hurling back to Earth aboard Gemini 7 after their record 206 orbits. They were asked if they'd like to hear a song, and this was the song that they requested, I'll Be Home for Christmas. And you've heard Echo's voice already, and she's still taking lessons and going to college, and I just think she does a great job with this, so.
Nancy, what are you playing?
What?
What are you playing?
I'll Be Home for Christmas. I thought it was.
What's the instrument?
Oh, this is called a bowed psaltery.
Okay,
None of you have seen it. And Warren bought it for me, and then I thought I had to play it. So I've sort of been playing it for a couple of years, and it's a very simple, sweet little instrument. And here's the note you need, right? Okay. And so we're going to play I'll Be Home for Christmas, which is a very sweet little song.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me, please. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Our finale tonight is in the honor of all of you who are here and taking your time to be here and are such good friends of my family, which I appreciate. And I would like to read this to you, even though Christmas happened 3 days ago, and that's the title. This is called 'Twas 3 Days After Christmas. 'Twas 3 days after Christmas, and all through Cocoa Beach, I could hardly see a creature stirring as far as my eyes could reach. The people had all gone home to their beds, while visions of Christmas still danced in their heads. I had worked just a little, and with papers still on my lap, I would soon settle down for a long winter's nap. When up above the house where we stayed, there arose such a clatter that I ran toward the living room to see what was the matter. Tore down the hallway in a stumbling dash, and into that room I went like a flash. And then there in that empty room, coming down from the roof, the silence was broken by the sound of a hoof. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. As dry leaves before the hurricanes fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so down from the rooftop these coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of gifts. And Santa Claus, too. As I moved from the window and turned around, Santa came toward me with a bound. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose was like a cherry. He had a bright face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. A mysterious bundle he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler opening his pack. And when I asked what he had there, his smile was a gift. Why? Presents for these friends, to give them a lift. Oh, what a wondrous thing was happening to me. I wish you could have all been there to see. I could no longer stand. I slumped in a chair. For this is what he said. By all that's holy, I swear. He said, the gifts in this bag were prepared by an elf and guaranteed by Santa himself. So first, Nancy's going to help me with Rhoda and Don.
They're over here.
There they are.
There's some that are missing that we can talk about.
Rhoda and Don, they traveled the earth. Of adventurers like these, we have quite a dearth. So for them, my lucky coin to throw in a fountain, just in case they have to climb a dangerous mountain. Jack and Carol. Jack and Carol, they are fun and steady as a rock. So, I have something for them tucked in my red sock. With all the world's bad news, they told me where I must go. And I saved a bunch of money switching my sleigh insurance to Geico. Grace.
Grace is over here.
Where's Grace?
Grace. We didn't forget anybody.
Ah, Grace. Now, Grace, we know, is certainly a charmer. And I don't want anything at all to harm her. She has great spirit, and she's a caregiver as well. So for her at Christmas, my magic touch that will keep her well. Sharon.
Oh, here's Sharon right here.
Sharon Savage has a last name that simply does not fit. Why? She can build things, care for things, probably even knit. So for her, my magic touch that will keep her going, even if it's in the garden and she's doing all the hoeing. Cindy.
Yeah.
Here's one for Cindy. Now there is a mighty mite. And we all want her to have love, and laughter, and light. So, I, Santa, give her strength to live life to the bone, knowing that with her friends and family, she'll never be alone. Santa smiled then, and he said, joy.
You living here in this lovely purple lake?
Yeah. Joy lives life with a colorful flair. She's as gentle as a feather and as tough as a bear.
Yeah.
So for her, my magic touch and her life will be full. Guaranteed joy for joy. And that's no bull. Then Santa lifted his hands in a gesture of glee. Your friend Georgina is not here.
That's right.
Nevertheless, she reminds me of me. A busy kind of elf, juggling many things on the run, so tell her, I give her assurance that everything will get done. So what did you think? That I'd forgotten Dobby? Oh no. Methinks my chief elf loves her and would like her to be his chemo sock. She'd be a sparkling ornament on anybody's tree. So for her, guaranteed happiness for the whole world to see. Now we're talking to Lily.
We worked on that.
Both of them.
I thought he had it.
It's not often you see a real angel, whether you believe that or not. Most of them stay with me up north, where it's not quite so hot. But Lily is one, and there's no doubt about that. But just so she won't be bothered too much, let's keep this under our hat. Is Lee here? No. Where's Marilyn?
Marilyn's right there.
Right there. Now Marilyn.
Here.
I know. I'll do the talking, you do the leading. Said Santa. Now Marilyn is a beauty. To know her is a must. She always helps Santa out of her chimney and brushes off his dust. For Marilyn, my magic touch giving her courage and dreams. So she'll always make life even more than it seems. Zeta is not making.
She had little kids, and you see it was hard on little kids.
My elves gave Jean a beautiful plaque. I hope when she unwraps it, she'll put it on top of her trophy rack. My elves voted her most likely to be thoughtful and kind. And they said she was the very best that they could ever find. Ella and Kay.
Right here.
Right here.
In the front row.
Front row, said Santa. Good for them. Ella and Kay have wisdom coming out of their toes. They have tips and clues and stories about everything, as everyone knows. So for them, peace in all that they do. And if you want answers to life, you check with these two. I just hope, said Santa, I didn't miss anyone
Yes,
here.
Joni, but we didn't have her on the list.
Missing people, he said, has always been my greatest fear. But don't you worry, for I'll be back soon. And you'll hear my sleigh bells if you just stand under the moon. Yeah, well, that's right.
Oh, that's a good place.
Having said these things, the jolly old man placed even more gifts in my trembling hand. For the world, a new peace in the midst of confusion. And for the tired and the discouraged, a new life transfusion. For all people, deep patience when things go wrong. For the children, hope that will keep them strong. For these friends here, he said, the fire that keeps burning, may they be safe and inspired and always be learning. And then it was over, this Christmas of my dreams. Oh, if it could only be what it seems. Santa left as he came, a smile on his broad face, and with his 8 fine reindeer, he soared off into space. But I heard him exclaim, as I brushed back a tear, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good year."
Wow.